All of Travis Kelce's exes that we know of are black women. And the biggest shade that Taylor Swift has thrown allegedly at Travis Kelce's ex is not even being included in these mainstream articles. We're gonna talk about it, y'all. This is Anonymous T, and let's get it crack-a-lackin'. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous T. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous T Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality T. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we gotta talk about is Taylor Swift throwing shade at not just Travis Kelce's ex, KAYLA Nicole, but his alleged other exes who happen to be black women, like Zuri Hall, allegedly, like Maya Banbury, who was on Travis Kelce's reality show back on Enos. We're going to talk about it, but before we talk about this article, I quickly want to reference these specific lyrics that I know these lyrics are not going to be what's identified and what's going to be discussed in mainstream media. Because it's a DEAD giveaway, right? So there's a song on Taylor Swift's new album called Wishlist, and she says the following: they want that yacht life under chopper blades, they want those bright lights and Balenci shades, and a fat ASS with a baby face. And who is referenced as far as certain physical features, right? Travis Kelce's ex. Now, the song that is causing controversy, this particular lyric that is not going to be in the article I'm about to read to y'all, the song Opalite, it's going to be referenced in the People Mag article. However, this particular lyric is not going to be referenced. So there's this piece that says in the song that says, "But my mama told me it's all right. You were dancing through the lightning strikes, sleepless in the onyx night, but now the sky is opalite." Now, people are trying to say, but my mama told me that it's referencing allegedly to Travis Kelce's mama telling him that that it's all right. You were dancing through the lightning strike, sleepless in the onyx night. Onyx is a reference to a rock, y'all, that is black, y'all. And nighttime is reference to what? Darkness. And now the sky is opalite, and it is white, it is milky, y'all. No. So are you trying to say, allegedly, that Travis Kelce's days were dark and miserable because he was previously with black women, and now his days are light because he's with white Taylor Swift? No. So let's get into the People article now that we have some context. So Travis Kelce's ex, KAYLA Nicole, admits that she's, quote, terrified of critical comments shortly after Taylor Swift's Opalite song releases. Nicole discusses internet criticism of the former television host with Joy Taylor on the October 4th episode of her podcast, The Pregame with KAYLA Nicole. And it says, KAYLA Nicole is continuing to speak out amid speculation that Taylor Swift referenced the media personality on a new song, The Life of a Showgirl. Well, it's actually multiple songs that she's referencing her. After the pop superstar dropped her 12th studio album on October 3rd, Swifties quickly scrambled to decode its lyrics, and many speculated that the track Opalite references Nicole and her previous 5-year relationship with Swift's fiancé, Travis Kelce. In the song, Swift seemingly sings about her winding road to love with the NFL star, describing past relationships before her fairy tale romance with Kelce. In the second verse, the Grammy winner appears to turn the attention to Kelce's love life, describing one of his former flames. You couldn't understand it, why you felt alone. You were in it for real. She was just in her phone, and you were just a pose. Basically trying to insinuate that KAYLA Nicole only was interested in Travis Kelce because of the come up, because he was an NFL athlete making all this money, and that she's always on her phone. She's always trying to be on social media, even though technically her job is an influencer or an influenza, as some people would say. So technically her job is for her to be on her phone. Make sense. And then it says in a viral video that it resurfaced after Swift dropped the track, Kelce and Nicole appeared to argue while sipping on glasses of wine, with Kelce at one point telling his then girlfriend, "Oh my God, get off your phone," only further fueling fan speculation that the song is loosely inspired by Nicole. In an episode of Nicole's podcast, In the Pregame with KAYLA NICOLE, released on October 4th, the mogul sat down with former television host Joy Taylor, where she opened up about critical comments that she receives on her social media platforms. Mariah Carey said something so poignant the other day. "Love this queen," began Nicole. She said, "It's so strange. If people want to talk about me and that's what they want to do with their lives, then okay, let them do it." Joy responded lightheartedly, noting that at least hate comments increase engagement on your social media accounts. As someone who obsesses over the fact that I, on a daily basis, am terrified of my comments, I'm terrified of my DMs, I don't want to be triggered, I don't want to care, I don't want to look, but you're bleeping right, replied Nicole. If you're going to talk bleep and run your mouth, please do it so I can pay a bill around here. In an earlier post on Nicole's Instagram stories on October 3rd, the internet personality seemed to respond to the apparent reference Swift made to her on The Life of a Showgirl. Actually, it was multiple songs on The Life of a Showgirl, showing a clip from America's Next Top Model in which contestant Eva Marcel was asked by Tyra Banks, "How do you compare yourself to the other girls out there?" To which she replied, "I don't compare myself to other girls. I'm no comparison to anyone else." In October 2023, fans noticed that Nicole had unfollowed Kelce's teammate Patrick Mahomes just days after Swift was seen out to dinner with the Mahomes' wife, Brittany, addressing rumors of a speculated falling out with Brittany. Nicole told People at the time that the reality of the situation was more complex, that the pair had discussed the situation personally, that it's a lot of history and friendship there that doesn't change overnight, she said, but publicly, because things are happening so quickly and publicly, I have to protect myself. That's really all that is. The love is still there. In September, when Nicole was asked to comment on Swift and Kelce's engagement by the Daily Mail in her first public appearance after the couple shared the news, she shut down the question, instead telling People at the event the biggest lesson she had learned in 2025 was that the opinions of others are as big as you make them. So if I don't allow it to affect me, it simply won't. You know what I mean? Sometimes on social media, we think that it's the whole world, and really it is not. So that is that. So my thing is this. I think that people should leave KAYLA NICOLE alone. And it's weird how much people cannot just enjoy Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift without bringing up KAYLA NICOLE. But it also speaks to Travis Kelce that if Taylor Swift allegedly is referencing KAYLA NICOLE in multiple songs on her brand new album, it is telling me that Travis Kelce is still running his mouth about KAYLA NICOLE. And my thing is, if you miss KAYLA NICOLE, just say that. If you miss KAYLA NICOLE, just say that. Now, there are many people who have questions about this relationship when it's all said and done with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and everything else, considering Travis Kelce's dating history, and people want to put onus on the fact, oh, but he proposed to her and he didn't propose to his black ex-girlfriends. But here's the thing, too. Taylor Swift is allegedly worth $2.1 billion. Travis Kelce is on the downside of his NFL career. The Chiefs suck this year, you guys. And they sucked last year, low key too, right? They fumbled in the Super Bowl. Like that was a terrible team and everything else that went to the Super Bowl. And let's talk about what this is really about, y'all. Travis Kelce is in for the kicks and giggles of it all too. Travis Kelce is in for the clout and the attention too. Do not let this thing with Taylor Swift fool you. Do not let it. They even asked Taylor Swift to perform at the Super Bowl and she declined it. They asked her and they asked Adele because they were hoping Taylor Swift, they could bring more eyeballs and more viewers to the Super Bowl. And why were they doing that now all of a sudden? Oh, how convenient, because you're with an NFL player. Let's just see this all for what it is, right? Let's see this all for what it is. But my thing is this, it tells me more about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce that if she has to take digs at Travis Kelce's ex in multiple songs on her new album, then she feels a certain type of way. And rumor has it, some of her alleged exes now are with biracial and non-white women. Allegedly, right? So there is allegedly, potentially, an insecurity that Taylor Swift has with KAYLA NICOLE. And it also tells me potentially that Travis Kelce may not be fully over his ex, KAYLA NICOLE. So people can tell, because I know some people might be like, well, KAYLA NICOLE needs to move on. She needs to stop talking about Travis Kelce. I think she's tried. I genuinely think that she's tried. But unfortunately, people continue to want to link her to this. And then it doesn't help matters if Taylor Swift herself is making specific references to KAYLA NICOLE, whether it is her physical features or shots at the type of job she had, shots at her having a big ASS, a fat ASS, and a baby face. Like, what are we talking about here? She's always in her phone. Well, she's an influencer. She's got a job to do. But see, that's the thing. It's like, if she does nothing, y'all are going to call her a gold digger and that she's just with Travis Kelce for his money and for his status. But because she has a career to where she has to post all the time, now it's a problem. But it's like you knew what the situation was when you got in her DMs anyways. You knew that was her job because you were liking all those pictures she was posting on the Instagrammies. And previously, you've liked other and dated other black women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish people would look at the bigger picture here. That in this particular instance, this is why people think this Travis and, Taylor Swift thing may not be what all the glitz and glamour it is hyped up to be. Because if you're happy and you're thriving and you're allegedly planning a wedding and you're allegedly doing renovations on a mansion or whatever else and trying to set it up for a future family and a future this and future that, KAYLA NICOLE should be nowhere in your mind. Her relationship with Travis Kelce should be nowhere in your mind. But that was 5 years that obviously Travis Kelce has not let go of. But as of now, he's not going to let go of that $2.1 billion. But it tells me everything I need to know. If you were taking multiple shots at this particular ex in your new music, it tells me you feel a way about KAYLA NICOLE, and it tells me Travis still feels a way about KAYLA NICOLE. And it also confirms to me that he was probably sick when he saw KAYLA NICOLE do her big one for the Take You Down performance at the Chris Brown Breezy Bowl. Make it make sense. So there's that. That's it. That's all. Es todos, es final, es finito. It is the end of the road. It is the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.